open till year 2000. Stereotypes are true. Everyone loves Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube and stuff. The first thing that catches my eye on this is right here. I hate my parents' rules. My enemies see me as a bad, dumb street punk. Welcome and welcome back to American Strongheart. My name is Luke, and I'm going to be sharing with you my pa's letter he wrote to himself from 1992 when he was 17 years old. Let's get it. We got this message right here, do not open until year 2000 or above. And we got some pictures here. And stereotypes are true. Everyone loves Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube and stuff. Like, look at this pic. People who know how to sign back then, too. Oh, look at the shoes. Paul was an artist. Oakland. So I was just thinking to myself that this builds curiosity. Like, it's not just a letter, it's like the message of my father's, rebellious, uncertain life that he had as a teenager back then. The first thing that catches my eye on this is right here. I hate my parents' rules. Life sucks. That's relatable. So it looks like a prompt that a teacher gave him. His handwriting is really good. All right, so I'm going to be reading off the prompts, and then I'm going to go into what he said, all based off the prompts that the teacher gave him. All right, so on the top, it starts off with a list of your closest friends. I don't even have to get into that. Just a ridiculous amount of names. I was just thinking, like, I never had that many friends. Like, it's a whole paragraph just full of friends. I mean, like, I knew people, but like, with that many names, it's like he knew a lot of people. Like, my friend group was like probably 10 people at most. It says here to list some of the things you typically have on free time. Listen to collect music, sing, dance, punch the bag, box, play basketball, other sports, cruise, play football, chill out, play games, draw sometimes, listen to music, sing, flirt a lot, dream about the future, and other things to listen to. And then at the end, that's when he says, I hate my parents' rules and life sucks. As of 10:01, January 6, 1992. I'll show you that paragraph. Ain't it kind of crazy how he wrote so many things like sing, dance, punch the bag, box, music and stuff. There wasn't really like play video games first or scroll social media, doom scroll. Like, it was a physically active things that people do. I mean, I'm physically active because he raised me, but I feel like a lot of people nowadays, like, the first few things they write down definitely has to do with like technology and all that stuff. But back then, he was active. I had no idea what I was gonna find in this, but what he wrote, it definitely changes my perspective on how he was back then and now. Just kind of crazy to think that he was rebellious and stuff back then. Describe yourself in any way you think is appropriate as you perceive yourself. I am a very tired person, very, very tired. I only get 5 hours of sleep a night. I think I am the most friendly person in the world because I have to know so many people. I also hate a lot of people, and a lot of people hate me. I fight off a lot. Have no common sense. I love flirting and will do it to any girl. I also respect my elders and show a lot of respect to their... But the truth is, I am really depressed, but don't show it. Damn, Dad. That was kind of dark. Glad to think that I'm not this down bad. All right, what is the funniest thing that happened to you recently? Me and my friend Jimmy Smith, after a wrestling match, had to go piss really, really bad down in Orlando. So we held it until we got to Altamont. Then me and Jimmy said, fuck it, and took our Burger King cups and peed in them. On the back of the bus, we filled the large and medium cup while the bus was bouncing, and some spilled on the floor. It was all warm and stank. That was a good story. That was motivational. If you had 3 wishes, what would it be? My life wishes are to have an NFL career, a great wife, a family, and a long, happy life. But my wishes is this minute is at least at 10 o'clock, January 6, 1992, is to have an Impala with a booming stereo system, the super hit me fine ass, young, beautiful, fresh senior diamond girl. Oh, wow, that was poetry. Maria, okay. Damn, she's super fine. I like everything about her, and yet I don't say anything to her. Well, then I open this letter years from now and know to hope I have her and not another great caring girl I can call baby. My third wish is I don't know what to choose either, but a high paying job or the freedom to do what I want. That's 100% possible. I mean, I'm also viewing that now, trying to do that. Well, it's 1992 and I hope things get better. Because 1901, at the beginning of the school year, I was really depressed. Now, 10/15/6/1992, I have nothing but a fat gut and homework. I have no car, no money, literally, no job, no best friend, no freedom, no good grades. I am receding, and bad is a girlfriend. If I had no one, she would cheer me up and make me happy and smile. That would make me work even harder than I am with a smile on my face. It sounds very beta of him back then. He should have just had the motivation, even without a girl, you know? And I'm very lonely, even with all the attention and friends I have. I fight a lot with my brothers, a lot. I am tired, both mentally and physically, and worried about the future and what it's gonna do because I have only 2 years and I'm gonna be on my own. But I make everybody think I'm happy because they're my problems and I to solve them, not others. But don't worry about happy. Sorry, his writing is really bad, but yeah, he was definitely a jock. It's funny. So he was also 17 at the time, but he graduated in 94. And 94 is like a really good year. Like, at least me, I listen to a lot of 90s music. Cool details here. His favorite music, Ice Cube, Too Short, Magic Mike, Ghetto Boys. Boys in the Hood is his favorite movie. His favorite color is black and red / maroon. No Dago. What? No favorite writer? School subject, weights. Hobby and sports, football, wrestling. Boring movies. Favorite color is neon colors and blue. School subject, geometry. What a dork. How can you be a dork and a jock at the same time? This is a cool part right here. What do you feel are the greatest serious problems facing in the world today? Recessions, layoffs, hunger, communism crumbling, revolution in the Baltic states, and the rising of German communism. It's kind of weird because like I feel like most people nowadays aren't really into politics as much. You know, it's just like, oh, it's okay. Anything that happens, happens. What is your least favorite book that you read by choice? You know we can't read. This is an inspirational quote right here. Hope my life has changed. And if not, do it, boy. Listen, wow. It's just crazy to think how like motivating he is. Like he had these parts like right here. Motivation is really low. Nobody pushed me. Or also my friends and family see me as a sorry person. My white friends see me as a happy gangster and prankster. My girlfriends see me as a flirter and a hard worker. My enemies see me as a bad, dumb street punk. My teachers and elders see me as a hardworking, aggressive person, and strangers see me as a bad, dumb, stupid, troublemaking city punk. Don't judge a book by its cover. It's a good quote. But it sounds to me like he like kind of put that title on him, that he's like this gangsta prankster type of person, who's sorry for himself and stuff. And it's just crazy that, like how people need that motivation from others. And it's kind of like cool for me to see this, because it's like I don't really need others. It's good for people to push you, but you got to like satisfy your internal self. And to think like he has this part right here, like nobody pushes me right here. And it's really cool for me to read all this, because it just changes my perspective that everyone has their, rise up in life. And I mean, like, this isn't my house, this is his. He's my paw. And everyone, went through like that depressing phase in life. And I'm not really in that. Like, he was worse than me, but he still rose, like a true American, born and raised here in Florida, Central Florida. And yeah, he rose to something way greater. It's cool to see that, he struggled with life just like how, everyone else does.